hope you're all good. So today we are talking about things I'm no longer spending money on. Obviously it's a new year, so I'm a new person, all of that. And I feel like I've got really big goals this year and I can't just be spending my money recklessly. Like, it's just getting too much now. I just need to rein it in. I need to get some self-control. So these are the things that I'm no longer spending my money on. So first things first, I downloaded a really good app towards the end of last year called Yasss, because I was like, I need to get my finances together. I need something to help me out. And it connects up with your bank account and pulls through all your different transactions and things like that, and it puts it into different categories, and you can kind of see like where all your money's going, and it just makes it easier to make sense of like where your money has gone. And also it tells you about any upcoming payments you have that are about to come out, because everybody knows it's always the pending transactions that get you. Like when you think you've got loads of money and then all of a sudden your pending transactions come out and it's like, yo, sorry, I feel personally attacked. Like, have I been a victim of fraud? But it's just the pending transactions. Whereas Yasss tells you what you've got coming out, so it really helps. So say for example, if you've got £500 in your bank account, it might take off like £200 because it knows you've got these pending transactions coming out. It's like so helpful. When I saw how much I was spending on Deliveroo and Uber Eats, I was like, nah, I'm shook. I was actually shook. So Yasss definitely helps me reevaluate my whole life. Anyway, so the first thing I'm not buying in 2020 is designer items. Now this pains me to say because you lot know I love a bit of Gucci. I know that I did like 2 videos the other day about my Gucci bag and my Gucci trainers, but it stops now. Like, it just stops now. I feel like in a way I'm kind of just over it. Like, I'm over buying designer stuff. Like, it just doesn't really bother me. So a lot of it isn't even really to do with the money. It is just that I'm just over like buying designer stuff. Like, I don't even know. And it's not to say that like, oh my god, I'm never going to buy a Louis Vuitton bag again, I'm going to sell all my designer bags. It's just at the minute I'm not really feeling it. Like, it just doesn't really bother me. And then when I look at the money that I have spent on designer items, I'm like, you could have had a car. Like, that's all I tell myself. I'm like, you could have had a car. Basically, I've been driving the same car since I was 17 and I'm always like, no, I haven't got the money yet. And then I look at my wardrobe and I'm like, yeah, okay. So yeah, for 2020 we're going to rein it in on the designer items. I'm just going to be more sensible and spend my money more wisely because I'm a new person. The second thing I'm going to stop doing in 2020 is buying clothes for every event. Why is it that every single event I feel like I need to buy a whole new outfit, please? Every night out, every meal, every birthday, every this, every casual lunch, I'm always like, I need a whole new outfit. It just stops now. We're just packing it in now. Like, it's not funny. Like, it's just actually stupid. And even when the clothes are cheap, the money just all adds up. And I'm like, this just needs to stop now. Like, it's not funny. Like, I've been decluttering lately and getting rid of loads of stuff. There's just bags and bags of clothes that literally I'll have bought for like one night out in Bamboo. And then I'm like, oh, I can't wear it again. It's already been on Instagram. It just stops now. We're just not doing it anymore. Like, nah, I'm done. So I have mentioned this before in my habits for 2020 video, but the next thing that I'm not spending money on is Deliveroo, Uber Eats, takeaway. It's all, nah, it's all just stopping now. It's too much. It's actually too much. I can't believe I'm actually about to say this, but can you believe in the month of November I spent £280 on Deliveroo? Am I okay? Am I okay? So we're just packing it in now. I'm just gonna learn how to cook some really good meals, and I will literally save myself so much money by just learning how to cook meals that I actually want to eat. Because honestly, it's just over with me and Deliveroo. Like, we've broken up now. I can't keep spending money on Deliveroo. It's just too much. But it's not even just Deliveroo. Like, if I'm out, like say if I go to the Bullring or wherever, I always feel like I need to buy food there, which doesn't even make sense. Like, sometimes I only go there for 10 minutes and I'm like, oh, let me pick up lunch from like Starbucks or Pret or Wasabi or Leon or whatever. We've just got to stop now. The next thing is expensive skincare and makeup. Now, I feel like with skincare, if I just had a really good diet and drank loads of water, etc., my skin would be good and I wouldn't need to feel like I need to pay however much amount of money for cream. So I'm just going to make more effort with my diet and being really healthy, and hopefully it will make my skin glowy. Like, there was a point in my life last year where my skincare routine was literally just baby lotion, coconut oil, and that was it, and my skin was actually really good. And then for some reason I started buying expensive skincare expecting it to make it miraculously loads better, but it just really didn't make much difference. So yeah, we're just going back to basics with the skincare. And also expensive makeup. I feel like there's never really a drastic difference between drugstore and high-end makeup. Like, I feel like everybody knows that, but everybody still goes for the high-end brands. I don't know what I do personally. So now I'm just gonna rein it in. Like, I don't need to wear Giorgio Armani on my face. And literally, I'm not even joking, I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I don't even use, and I'm just like, do I need to buy any more? No, I'm content with the amount of eyeshadow palettes I have. Like, I'm just done. And lipstick as well, I've got so many, and I'm just like, yeah, I literally wear like the same lip gloss every day. The next thing is subscription boxes. So I'm talking about like Glossy Box, Birchbox, etc. I just feel like sometimes they can be a waste of money, because you spend your money, you don't even know what you're gonna get half the time. You end up getting stuff that you wouldn't have picked for yourself and that you don't even really want. So what's the point? Like, what is actually the point? You're just wasting your money. Like, if you wanted the thing that was in the subscription box, you just go and get it. So I literally cancelled all mine. And then as well, you end up with stuff in your house that you don't want, and sometimes it feels rude to just throw it away. Like, do you know what I mean? If they've sent you like a face mask or something but you don't want to use it, you can't just like throw it away, like, bye. Next is plastic bags, because I'm actually a joke. Like, every time I go to Tesco, I've never got a bag. So every time I go, I'm there paying 5p here, 5p there. And I know the bags are only 5p, but that is not the point. Like, the amount of plastic bags I just have, and then I'm just like, I don't even know what to do with them. Let me just stuff them all in my cupboard. Like, it's just ridiculous. And obviously plastic is so bad for the environment, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm not doing it anymore. Every time I go to Tesco, I will have a bag. Like, I will just have a bag. The next thing I'm not spending money on is home decor. I feel like this year I bought like loads of home decor stuff, and I feel like because I rent where I live, that the house is never really mine. Like, it doesn't feel like my home. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of thought to myself, like, oh, if I buy loads of home decor stuff, it's gonna be like my place, and it still doesn't feel like my place. And I've literally just got stuff everywhere. Like, the amount of cushions that I've got, pillows, throws, artwork, everything, it's just too much now, and literally my house just feels cluttered. So I'm just like, no more home decor stuff. Half the stuff that I got before I've had to take to a charity shop, because honestly there's just no room for it. Like, I was doing my declutter the other day and I literally had 4 quilts. I was like, I live on my own, why have I got 4 quilts? To be fair, part of the problem was that I turned my spare bedroom into a dressing room, but then kind of didn't think about the fact that I'd need half the bed in. Like, do you know what I mean? So literally I just had blankets, duvets, everything. It was just too much. So yeah, we're not buying any more home decor stuff. I don't need to buy things like plants anymore. So the next thing I'm not spending my money on is fast fashion brands. So unfortunately, misguided, Pretty Little Thing, boohoo, our relationship is over. It does really pain me to say this, because I love fast fashion brands, but I think we need to make an effort to be more sustainable. And if I can do my bit to help, then that's great. I mean, obviously the best thing to do is to just shop less generally, but I feel like if I do need to go shopping now, I will look at shopping at more sustainable brands, and not just shopping here, there and everywhere. So yeah, I have been looking into sustainable brands. I found this really good app as well. Let me find out what it's called. So the app's called Good On You, and what you can basically do is search any brand, and then it will tell you whether they are a sustainable company or not, which has definitely been really helpful, because I was a bit like, I don't know where to shop. I don't want to end up shopping somewhere that's like still really bad. But this app has actually been really good. I'm just gonna go with the approach of quality over quantity. Like, I don't need 10 white tops, I just need 1 good one. Do you know what I mean? But generally I am just shopping less, because I have enough clothes now. I'm also gonna stop buying items that are in sale, because it's a myth. It is actually a myth. Like, I think things like Black Friday are an absolute con. Like, it's just a con. If you're buying something just because it's in the sale, but you never wanted it before, you haven't saved any money. You still spent your money. It's just a flipping con. So yeah, I'm no longer buying things just because they're in the sale, because it's not actually saving me money, is it? Now, this one might come as a shock to some of you, because everybody knows that I love cocktails, but I have to stop drinking cocktails at every meal. Like, I probably go out for food 3 or 4 times a week. Like, I just love going out for food. It's just my favourite thing to do. It's my only hobby. And every time I get the bill, why do the drinks cost more than the food? Like, why am I like that? Like, I went to the Alchemist with my friends once, and we spent £80 on drinks and £20 on food. I was just like, are we alright? Are we actually alright? So yeah, I'm just reining it in with the cocktails. I said in my 2020 habits video that I want to drink less anyway, so they all kind of tie in well together. But yeah, I'm just going to lay off the booze for the sake of my health and my bank account. Those porn style martinis are not cheap. The next thing I'm not spending my money on anymore is unnecessary Ubers. To be fair, with Ubers I have calmed down a lot. I used to be so bad. I would literally get an Uber every day as if I couldn't drive. And part of the problem I've been having recently is if I wanted to go out for, say, a lunch on a Friday, I'd always be like, oh, I need a drink. So then I'd have to get an Uber, because obviously I can't drink drive. So I feel like by drinking less, I won't need to get Ubers everywhere, and I'll just save my money there as well. So comment down below and let me know if there's anything that you're not spending money on this year. I'd love to know, and I'd love more ideas, because I've got stuff to do this year, so I can't just be spending my money recklessly. So yeah, let me know how you guys are saving money. I'll leave a link in the description as well to the apps that have really helped me out, and hopefully they help you you guys out as well. But thank you so much for watching, really appreciate it as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye.